People got. Oh, of course that happened.
Yes.
Yeah, screaming.
Yes. Play us in, Nick. Play us.
Yes,
Just play us in, man. This song's too hype. I'm about to go destroy my city. Where the fire at? Where my torches? I'm about to destroy this whole freaking city right now.
Oh god, yeah, like Super Bowl.
Strum us in, my boy. Strum us.
Oh yes, dun 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 dun. Actually, this show was dum 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 dum. I show so fucking ever, man.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. I will definitely give you that because of certain things that made it okay.
Yeah.
But
if it was 1 hour less, it would have been great.
You know what? This is one of those shows that I will say, if it was 2 hours long, this would have been a perfectly great ruthless aggression type show. Like
this would have been like the perfect show if it was 1 hour less.
Yeah, well, except for what Red Robot Keen said. He says, "Yep, Raw sucked." So I don't know about that shit. Really quick too. Apparently, we're dropping a little bit of frames. I forgot to turn off the laptop over there, so I'm gonna put local recording in case this doesn't work out so well. But we'll go right back into what we were supposed to do over here. And yeah, we're talking about the show. This is gonna be a fucking quick one. He says worse than Nick's ranting. I'm not showing it on screen, but yeah. Fuck you, Raheem. But if you guys notice something really quick, I'm actually doing this thing on the side of the show now where maybe, sometimes we have to go through every single topic.
Bruh, WWE.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes, absolutely. Writing, wrestling, and entertainment, y'all. Because sometimes the entertainment is not part of the wrestling and vice versa. So first off, I want to get into the writing. Now, one thing I want to get into right away is the fact that they're finally kind of moving ahead a little bit with this Kurt Angle, Jason Jordan thing. Now, I'm going to start off with Trey really quick. Trey, what did you feel about that particular build-up with the character and him getting rid of Jason Jordan?
Meh. I'll be honest with you. And the reason why I'm mad about it is because that tag team match was actually pretty fun. Matter of fact, I don't know if I even enjoyed the last Seth Rollins Roman Reigns versus the Bar match, but I know I was really having fun with this match. And then the Jason Jordan crap had to come in, and then Kurt Angle yelled at him to go away or whatever, and I was just kind of like, I don't really care about the storyline. Like the writing still isn't impressing me. So
yeah, I mean, and honestly, for me, unfortunately, this was like the best part of the show for me as far as writing goes, because as far as everything else, tonight's show was just a continuation of continuations of continuations. This was the epitome of a wrestling filler show if I've ever seen one. And I don't know if you agree with that at all, Hovig. I mean, do you feel like this was a huge filler show?
Man, it's going to be a filler show up until Elimination Chamber.
I think Elimination Chamber is a filler pay-per-view. You know what I mean? I think they're so...
It really is. No, wait.
Well,
yeah,
and Fastlane, both of them.
That's what I was saying. That's kind of I was thinking about when Fastlane was to him, but that's next month. But the next two pay-per-views are really just throwaway pay-per-views. Like, oh, the road to WrestleMania, we gotta get the number one contender for the number one contendership for the number one contender for the WWF title or whatever the fuck they want to call it these days.
It's insane.
But it's like, Royal Rumble winner wins, but then got to go fight the fucking his or her WWE contendership or whatever. Can't they just do one pay-per-view a fucking year and just call it WrestleMania?
No shit, because when you put so much stock into one fucking show of the year, every other pay-per-view is like just build up to it.
It's like
or aftermath
it's like
to it.
null and fucking void. It's like it almost makes WrestleMania not matter because now they got the fucking Elimination Chamber coming up, which, by the way, they also got to figure out the number one contender for the men's Universal Championship. Oh, by the way, the women's championship is up for grabs at at the Elimination Chamber. But whatever the fuck. Oh wait, Fastlane's coming. I think that's gonna be there as well. Someone's got to. Yo,
yeah,
man, it's the same shit every fucking year though.
Yeah, no, it really is, and it's frustrating because we keep seeing these
like,
sort of shows.
They really need to get rid of Elimination Chamber and Fastlane and just go from Royal Rumble to all the way to fucking WrestleMania.
Or what they should do, because, by the way, I like the idea of the road to WrestleMania being like an actual long-ass road where like every single show, you don't know what championship's going to be in the line, what can change up to WrestleMania, and just have it be like, holy shit, watch every show leading up. But this, I'm like, no, just watch Elimination Chamber. Just watch Fastlane.
Yeah, it's like just today, like, it sank into my mind that Asuka's facing Nia Jax at fucking Elimination Chamber. I was like, wait, for what?
Yeah.
And then is it for Asuka's number one contendership? I still don't know. Is it?
Yeah, see, the writing. Back to the main point right now. That made no sense with Nia Jax when she beat that Indies person or whatever.
And
Because one, I was like, why did he put Nia in a jobber match? But
another fucking
regardless,
jobber match.
yeah, and then even then, it was like Nia said. She said that she's the only person that doesn't fear Asuka, is the only one who can beat her. But like, she did not acknowledge how Asuka almost like ruined her career like a couple of weeks ago. Like that was in terms of writing, that was the worst. Like throughout this whole night, I couldn't believe that. I was just like, but she already did you in. Like, so like, what do you mean you can beat her? Apparently not.
See, the thing is, they're kind of doing something right with Nia Jax and Asuka. They're saving it for a fucking pay-per-view. But at the same time, like, this is so fucking random. If they wanted to save it, this should have been the match of fucking WrestleMania, and Asuka shouldn't have ever won the fucking Royal Rumble match, you know? Or Nia Jax should have been the fucking champion, or Asuka should have been the champion, and they face at WrestleMania. But I have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, it really sucks. But, I mean, to move on up, because, yeah, I guess we are dropping quite a bit of frames. Hopefully we don't fucking end the show off early, whatever the fuck. But I'll just make this fast. The other thing about the writing that really pissed me off, that now I'm officially not giving a fuck. I gave you guys 3 fucking chances. You guys couldn't do it. Ronda Rousey. Come on, you guys didn't even mention her this time. What the fuck happened? What the fuck were y'all thinking? That was a bad decision now. Honestly, like, maybe she has to do like 4 good things in a row for me to forgive this shit. But so far, I am 100% not giving a fuck about what they're gonna do. If they go against, if Ronda goes against Asuka at fucking WrestleMania, it's gonna kill both characters. I mean, that's a horrible way to start. If it's gonna go against Stephanie McMahon, fucking stupid, because we already got that like 3 WrestleManias ago in the segment that was way better than the match would be. And there's no build up. We don't even know if she's gonna be good on the mic or not. Just bad. You guys fucked up Ronda Rousey. You really did it.
Through the grapevine, it's being said that Paul Heyman might be her advocate.
It would be way worse. And granted, he's a good talker, but he's already too bad for me to enjoy Brock Lesnar right now because he does the same shit. And you're going to have him do the same shit for Ronda Rousey, who actually can somewhat talk for... I mean, Brock Lesnar, it's not a promo problem with him. I mean, it is actually that too. But the main core problem is that his voice is funny as shit. That's why they have Paul Heyman talking for him. Because I'm sure Brock could probably talk okay, but even in UFC panels, he's like, I'm going to kick his ass. And it's like, yeah, you're pretty high-pitched for being a fucking monster. Like, as soon as you start talking, I can't take you seriously. But Ronda Rousey, you know, she's in the women's division. How would it feel to have Paul Heyman go in there and just steal the show from all these women? Because this woman can't fucking hold her shit together.
Pretty fucking interesting.
I mean, it'll be interesting, but it'll be interesting for the wrong reason, I think. Because if that's the case...
Well, no, it would actually be interesting because I think that from what I know is that a lot of people, at least I also felt that Charlotte would have been a Paul Heyman woman, you know? Or a Paul Heyman gal, because...
But that's such a early reality era thing. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. It's like, now imagine if it's Ronda Rousey. Like, she's like the first Paul Heyman girl or whatever. And who knows? Like, I really have no problems right now at all with the whole Ronda Rousey bit. Only because we haven't seen her. We only saw her at Royal Rumble. Yeah, we haven't seen her, and it's kind of probably annoying. But for right now... how everything is going, it's okay if we don't see her, only because it's kind of not going to make sense. Yeah, I could see, like, you know, that why bring her in so early. It's just to get everybody hyped up for WrestleMania, because that was the main reason why they brought her in. That was just it. It's to get fucking hyped up for WrestleMania, because she's going to be there. So what I'm thinking they're going to do, they're going to wait until after Elimination Chamber to bring her on full time, because now they could garner a story for her. You know?
Yeah.
Or we still don't know what show she's going to be on.
Sure.
So if she ends up being on Raw, I guarantee you they're going to wait until either Elimination Chamber ends or the night after Elimination Chamber, because that's when her road to WrestleMania starts. You know? Because then they could start doing a show with her. They could do whatever the hell. Who knows? So that's why I'm not going to penalize anything on Ronda Rousey. I'm still looking forward to what they're going to do with her. it's just a waiting game at this point. Like, we still have like what, like fucking 2 months until fucking WrestleMania. So we'll see what they'll do.
The one thing that frustrates me, I'm gonna ask Trey's opinion on this whole thing too, but like one thing that pisses me off about Ronda Rousey as well is the fact that like, you know, before you could probably get away with her just walking around the ring because she says she's a full-time contract. So come on, you can't tell me that it's like we're trying to save her for later. We don't want to give you free matches. You got to give me free matches. Just do some Brock Lesnar shit, but make it like kind of a big deal. Like every time she comes out, make all these shows worth talking about, worth watching. And now, if she does what I just said in a month, and we had to wait a month for her to walk around the ring and stare down somebody, which you know they're gonna fucking do, then now you just fucked up again. Like, I know that's what's gonna happen. Next time we see her, she's not gonna hurt anybody. She's not gonna wrestle without a fucking build up. So we're just waiting for more build up. Like, I'm actually, it's so insane that I'm actually like in the desert right now for wrestling storytelling. That just this little drip of fucking story, just this little drip of maybe Ronda Rousey being cited in the background even. I'm like, oh yes, give me, you know. But like, I'm starving and I'm thirsty, man. Like I'm in the desert.
The biggest thing right now is the Ronda Rousey bit is actually the lowest, like the least of my worries for anything right now, storyline wise. Because like I said, she just showed up. There's nothing big going on with her yet. We don't know what they're gonna do with her yet. So that's why I'm saying, you know, let them do what they got to do with her for now. If they have to wait, let them save it. Because don't forget, she's a fucking UFC fighter. She's not Brock Lesnar, who was a wrestler turned football to UFC. No, this fucking woman was crazy in that goddamn octagon. So what? She lost what? 1-2 matches, but she was undefeated at one point. She probably don't even know her own fucking strength right now. The last thing you need is that fucking woman killing some fucking women in the damn wrestling ring right now.
True.
So,
but I mean, all I want is just her to look at somebody or just get on the mic for a second.
Yeah, no, I understand, but just let them do it when it makes sense. Because then they're going to do it. You're like, what the fuck was that about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying just give them a couple weeks, whatever the hell they got to do. Like I said, they're probably going to have to wait until Elimination Chamber's over. Because most likely Vince is going to want her on Raw. Because he's probably going to be like, hey, you're not going on SmackDown. Fuck that show. You're staying on Raw, the A show, which is really the fucking whatever show.
Yeah, the C show.
Yeah, more like the fuck you show. But just let them do their thing, and then when she shows up, we're all gonna fucking mark out. That's all I'm gonna say.
And as far as the Ronda Rousey thing, like Trey, what are you feeling about this? Like, do you feel like I'm kind of exaggerating or talking in hyperbole or anything? Or?
I think with me, I don't know if I'm just growing up or something like that. Not speaking to my thing personally. I don't think I care for the special attraction thing anymore. It could be I got burned out because that's what Brock Lesnar is, and that's what they did with they're doing with Shinsuke Nakamura to an extent. Like that they were doing things on SmackDown, and it's kind of like I don't care about special attractions. Like I really don't. Like I don't care about Ronda Rousey because it's already being done enough, and this isn't one of those things like, oh, like it's a woman, it's different when it's really not, because she's a superstar just like everybody else, and I just don't have that same appeal. I love watching Ronda Rousey's UFC fights, but as for this, I'm just kind of like, it'll happen when it happens. So I don't know if I'm on either side of you or Hovix. I'm more just like, whatever happens, oh well. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, then it can kick rocks. So.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna move on to wrestling. If you guys are cool with that, unless you guys want anything to say about the writing stuff. Trey,
go ahead, Ovic.
No, I was just gonna say there's really not much else other than the whole Jason Jordan thing that I know for writing.
Yeah. And how about you, Trey?
Oh, I was gonna say I did like the promo between Alexa Bliss and Kurt Angle a lot.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was cool, and she even brought up a point that I was thinking about last week, where she was just like, "Hey, like, why do I have to defend my title? Just because I'm a woman?" I was just like, "Yeah, that is awesome." But then Kurt Angle brought up a good point. She was just like, "Girl, you ain't defending your title since October." And I was like, "Dang, I do hate storylines like that where you just kind of forget about the woman actually defending the title, or just the champion in general not defending the title." So I was like, "Dang it!" So Kurt Angle brought up a good response. So.
The one thing they dropped the ball on was this: Kurt Angle should have turned around and said, Have you seen the first Elimination Chamber match, Alexa? Because if you remember, the men had to fucking fight for the championship that night too, and Shawn Michaels won that shit. So the men had to do it first, and now it's your turn.
Yeah, which would have been great, but then it would have been a thing like, oh, well, the men, you know, I don't know. Some people might be bitching about that. I don't know.
Now, fuck, they're gonna be bitching about something. So, but the reason why I said they dropped the ball on that because that would have been fucking continuity.
No, it really wouldn't.
Like, that would have been like over 10 years ago. Wherever the fuck the first Elimination Chamber match was, I forgot. I think it was like
2002 in Madison Square Garden.
Fuck, more than 10 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years ago, man. Or no, actually, 16 years ago. Crazy.
Keep making me feel older, man. But yeah, like the first ever match wasn't for a contendership; it was for the fucking title. So it only made sense for them to do it for the women, the first ever match for the title.
Yeah.
And the thing is with that, I would have that would have been continuity, but at the same time, I like how this kind of stood on its own as well without it. Like I was all right. It was just a very good GM superstar heel thing that we don't really see that much. I mean, you see it all the time, but normally it's not good. Tonight, I consider it was really good. So yeah, so thumbs up to both Kurt and Alessa because they kind of sold me on that. So
now, to move on to wrestling really quick. I mean, I will say all these matches, because it was a filler show, I thought nobody really cared tonight. My favorite match of the night was definitely, and I went back and watched a lot of these, so basically I'm talking in highlights. And I think that means more sometimes than actually watching a full-on show, because sometimes a match will be good and then it'll make the other matches suck because you're tired. You know what I mean? But highlights-wise, I watched some stuff like from the Apollo Crews match and
Miz.
fighting against Miz. Best match of the night, but it was just a typical match. And the fact that no one built that shit up, it kind of goes back into the writing thing a little bit, and it makes me want to bring points down because I'm like, this is Apollo Crews, never gets to talk, always behind Titus O'Neil, at this point behind Dana Brooke now. And then The Miz, he just decides to leave sometimes to come back, and he's still doing promos about Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is winning again and not giving a fuck about The Miz, which I'm kind of glad for, but then again, at the same time, you know, continuity-wise, like, he should give a shit. They just lost a belt twice, or, you know, lost against Miz twice. But all the shit's going on, and I was just like, yeah, this match, I know who's going to win, and I don't give a fuck about it. So it really ruined the match for me. But it was the best match of the night because I got to tell you, Asuka versus Bayley had... Bayley's had so many better matches, especially on NXT. And I know Trey says that a lot. But, like, seriously, man, Bayley, like, at this point, I feel like Bayley should go back to NXT. You know what I mean? Because this is just bad. But, yeah, and all the other matches, you know, even the Finn Balor-Carl Anderson match, which, by the way... Why wasn't that a 6-man? They could have, you know, the Bar should have got, or not the Bar, the Rival should have got somebody from the Bar to come to the match. Or, why not have just Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows? Why the fuck is Finn Balor replacing one of the dudes that have the original tag team? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Balor Club.
Still, though, man, like, they're a threesome. They can't be just having two guys. They're not the fucking New Day. You know what I mean? Like, come on. What... That bugs the fuck out of me, dude. Like, it's basic math, y'all. Can you guys add another guy to the Rival if we're going to have a 2-on-3 handicap feud? And then the good guys have the fucking numbers advantage? You guys don't know wrestling? Like, ugh. Like, why would the babyface have more guys on his side than the heels? Then how can they... You know? Like, I don't know. But, like, I mean, what do you feel about that, Trey?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think Finn Balor, for one, is kind of training at this point. Like, I don't know if he's really considered a face that much anymore because he's starting to change character more and more. But besides that point, I mean, in my opinion, even though I'm not liking this whole Balor Club versus Revival thing, it's no different from when the Usos fought the New Day when it was 3 against 2, and the Usos ended up coming up on top. So I really didn't have any issues with this. I mean, granted, it would be cool to have a third temporary member. I do not want a third member part of the Revival because the Revival is an amazing tag team. They're one of my favorite tag teams in NXT, so I wouldn't want that. But if I had a temporary one where it was like, you know, the 3 of them versus the Balor Club, that would be cool. But then to get that guy out of Revival because I do not want a third member. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then Hovig, like, as far as wrestling tonight, overall, like, what did you feel about the wrestling? And was there any matches that stuck out to you?
I actually really enjoyed the tag match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus The Bar. I mean, granted, it ended off shitty, but that actually kind of added to the whole fucking storyline as well. So not only did I get wrestling, entertainment, and writing in that match, I thought it was pretty great. The Miz and Apollo's Crews match, I didn't catch because I was actually in the middle of doing something, so I caught bits and pieces of it. But I did catch the ending, and I thought that was pretty dope. Even the match in the beginning, Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns, wasn't even that bad either. The match that I really gave no fucks about, there's two of them. I gave no fucks about the Cruiserweights, and I gave no fucks about Nia Jax and that jobber.
Oh, God, yeah. I don't know why they're having jobber matches Nia Jax right now, dude.
I don't even know. And then I saw the Cruiserweights. I was like, oh, the shit, they still exist. Fast forward. And, but those are the matches I really didn't give a shit about. I mean, the Bayley and Asuka match was...
Man.
It happened. But what other match was there tonight?
I think that's
Mickey James versus Sonya Deville, and that match was meh.
Yeah.
I think the best part of the whole Mickey James and Sonya Deville match was looking at Mandy Rose. That's just me. Because goddamn, she needs to stop what she's doing.
No, she's terrible, dude. She's terrible.
No, man. It's just that when she's sitting there, like, sitting on the apron or whatever, I'm like, God damn.
Oh,
like, my mind just shuts off.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, your wife is in a fucking house. Like, and get in trouble.
Mandy Rose is sexy as fuck. There you go. I said it.
Man, we do not condone that. Rita.
Nah, we do not condone.
No, but
we made him say it. Don't get mad at him. No.
And the main event wasn't too bad. Yo, I can't believe Elias got that win though. Yo, that boy straight up beat John Cena and Braun Strowman. Yo, when that shit ended, Braun Strowman got in the ring. I was like, I just started laughing. I was like, you dead, boy. He's going to kill you.
Yeah, I'm so sick of Elias winning. Like, I like him. I can hear myself. That's not good. But yeah, like I actually really like Elias a lot. But like right now, they're doing this weird thing where you just want to like really push him just because they find him funny. Like if you're gonna push somebody, that's cool. But like push a serious character. Don't push a guy who fucking is doing jokes in the ring with the fucking guitar. You know, basically, like this is some shit that Jeff Jarrett did back in 1997, 1998. I mean, you know what I mean? Like this is some kind of lame shit now. Like it was cool for a little bit too, and like now the fans are booing him again as he's playing the guitar. It was cool what the fans were into, and he was doing like a little stand-up comedy guitar gig like Zach Galifianakis and shit. Like it was getting cool for a little bit, and they just, I don't know, it's gotten old. I can't stand Elias Samson winning his fucking matches. I really can. And these matches today, I mean, yes, I guess we disagree with a lot of stuff, guys, but yeah, I mean, I guess overall, with all of us, you know, together and our opinions combined, yeah, like, wrestling was pretty much average tonight. But to move on, and this kind of, I guess, combines writing and wrestling together in some sense, too, but the entertainment value. The only thing I found entertaining was Sasha Banks and Bayley, teasing their whole, like, who's going to turn heel thing. I thought that was interesting, like the backstage segment and everything like that. But it needs to stop being a fucking tease. Like, I'm getting excited again because we haven't seen that tease for a while. But if they do that shit again next week and nothing actually happens, then I'm back to not giving a fuck. But you, like, entertainment-wise, what was the most entertaining part of the show tonight?
Me?
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Alexa Bliss promo was pretty dope. But the whole thing with the whole Sasha Banks and Bayley was pretty interesting because when Bayley threw it into her face, I was like, ooh, shit. But then at the same time, it made me laugh because she tapped out just like fucking Sasha Banks did during the fucking Asuka match. So I was like, you ain't done shit. But
and then meanwhile, I'm staring at the NXT matches they had where Bayley defeated Sasha. So I'm like, I already know you can.
And my thing is, I want Bayley to be the fucking heel for once. Like, I really want her to be a bad girl. Only because, like, because I was even sitting there thinking about it. And I think I've said it on one of the shows, like, maybe over a year ago. Like, her whole character as whatever the hell she is, I don't even know what she reminds me of, like, the little sister who just always wants to hug you, you know? I'm like, God damn it, show some teeth. Like, just do something fucked up. Get a chair, smack some shit in the fucking head or something. Like, you know, like I want her to be the heel. Because Sasha Banks, she could wake up and be the fucking heel like it's nobody's business. But that's what I would like. But as far as entertainment else goes, I mean, just a couple of the matches, they fucking entertained the fuck out of me. That's like I said before, like the tag match between the Bar and the 2/3 of the Shield, that was pretty good. The intro match was pretty good. That's a couple of other things, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I like Shark in the chat, by the way. They're saying, stop hugging and start mean mugging.
That's right. Man, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, like that would be fucking funny. That'd be a good thing to put on a t-shirt. Bailey, stop hugging, start mean mugging.
Not even mean mugging. Stop fucking hugging and start punching.
You know, shit. But you, Trey, what would you actually, what would you say was the most entertaining part of tonight's show? If there is one.
Man, it's kind of, like I said, I really enjoyed the Alexa Bliss Kurt Angle thing from earlier, in terms of a writing standpoint, because it was like I said, it was like a good thing for them to stand their feet on. But since I didn't do a wrestling one, I'll have to say the Miz and Apollo Crews. I really love that match. That, to me, that was my match of the night, because it would have been a tag team match, but the finisher kind of ruined that. But man, I don't know what their thing is with Titus Worldwide lately, but they've been getting pushes where they've been having these fantastic matches. They had a fantastic tag team match last week. Apollo Crews had a great match with The Miz this week. It was great. It was one of those things where I thought they were going to give it to Apollo. It's like last week where I thought they were going to give it to Apollo and Miz. Apollo and Titus. It's one of those things, like, they've been doing such great wrestling lately that, like, normally I am that predictability guy like you, Nick, but it's getting to the point where they're putting on amazing matches on Raw that's kind of like pay-per-view quality, where I can't even tell who's going to win between them. And I love that. Like, it was a match like this that made me feel like a kid again, like that little kid that loved wrestling back in the day. So, yeah, if I was entertained more than anything tonight, it would be with this match.
Yeah, and in the chat again, even though I just made a fucking typo, but the Shark said Titus Worldwide versus the Bar, and I feel like that'd be a great match too, especially with Dana Brooke. Probably, they could do something where maybe Dana Brooke has a crush on Cesaro or something, or maybe he tries to hit on her. That'd be kind of fun to have her actually involved instead of being the girl that's in the background. And I gotta say, dude, the Bar has been having good matches too, Trey. Like, I don't know if you agree with me on that sense, but I've been loving the Bar's matches, and them with Titus Worldwide would be incredible. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I know, like, fucking, they fought before, but, yeah.
Last week, I want to say. I think it was last week.
Oh, it was? Okay, well, I meant, like, a feud then, because, yeah, like, damn, last week, I guess I must have been not that good, because I don't fucking remember.
I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Matter of fact, let me check, but go ahead.
Yeah, but, no, well, I know they fought before. I didn't know if it was last week, but I could have sworn they fought, like, a way back, and I just don't think that they were given enough time to have a great match. Because, the be just like, oh, yeah, Titus Worldwide, fuck you. But nowadays with this push, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, have a feud. Have an actual legitimate feud. Or if not that, dude, I'm sorry, but I kind of want them to break up. I mean, they're good nowadays, yeah. But I would love a Titus O'Neil versus Apollo Crews feud. That would be the shit. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. But yeah. No, I guess I can kind of agree with that, though. That was a pretty entertaining part of the show. But as far as reigns go, yeah, I'm just going to go straight to the fucking thing right away. Just make this short as fuck. Yeah, it was a 2 out of 5 for me, which is lower than my last 2 Raws. And the reason why it's low is because of the fact that the matches were so fucking boring. And, last week they were kind of boring. Or on SmackDown, at least, they were kind of boring, even though the matches on Raw were incredible. But I was like, watch SmackDown fucking suck because the matches are so good on Raw. Just watch them do the opposite. And they did. But tonight, this was bad in both wrestling and then kind of mediocre in writing. And there is some good writing too, but like I said, this wasn't a terrible show. It's just, it could have been a lot better. All you had to do was have one Ronda Rousey bit. I hate to say this, but it's like, especially with this feud going on with Elias, why wasn't John Cena on the show? Why didn't he have a promo in the beginning of the show? Why didn't he have a lot of shit going on?
He had a little promo segment.
When was this?
It was like one of those phone shits.
Oh no, that does not count. That's like when The Rock came back technically with making a joke about Umaga and Dolph Ziggler. Remember those? Like in 2006, and then in 2009 he came back on SmackDown. Who's Dolph Ziggler? The Rock says Dolph Ziggler sounds like a bitch. It's like, nah, fuck you. Come back, you son of a bitch. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I mean, I don't count those things. John Cena should have been there. Fuck you. But yeah, like I said, man. Once again, ratings 2 out of 5 for me. Wasn't the worst show ever. But good fucking god, it wasn't good. Hovig, what about you, sir?
Today gets about a good 2.5 out of 5 for me. It was just your average show. A lot of the wrestling matches were pretty good that I enjoyed. Cruiserweights don't give a fuck. Nia Jax and the Jobber don't give a fuck. Asuka, Bailey, meh, whatever. Yeah, so a couple of the other things, even the Sonya Deville and Mickey James match, whatever. Whatever.
You want to say Mandy Rose again?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. She's just my man. They keep showing the damn mixed match challenge with her and Goldust, and when she was sitting there standing and she was sitting there talking to her, and then she's just fucking doing her fucking promo, whatever the fuck she was. I'm just sitting like, God damn. I was like, I think he's fucking her, but
no.
Hey. Goldust's got a thing for blondes, okay? So
yeah,
we don't know.
He is blonde.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, a couple of the things that happened tonight were pretty decent. But other than that, yeah, it's just an average show. Nothing too crazy. 2.5 out of 5.
Okay, no, that makes sense. And Trey, how about you, sir?
Yeah, 2 out of 5. It was all right. Even the main event with Elias, John Cena, and Braun Strowman wasn't that great. And normally I like Braun Strowman, but this is something we talked about last week, where it's like he's kind of just doing the same crap. Like this is pretty much the same crap. Like he lost the match, and then next thing you know, he destroys John Cena, he destroys Elias over and over and over again, and then like, because the fans chanting one more time, and it's like, bleh, whatever, get out of here with that trash. Yeah, I'm starting not to enjoy Braun Strowman right now. Other than that, yeah, the tag team match was pretty cool, even though the ending ruined that. And the promo train Lessa and Kurt Angle, I'm praising that a lot. I almost said Elias. Apollo Crews versus The Miz was amazing. Like I said, Titus Worldwide is doing amazing lately. I'm very glad. Bailey Asuka didn't really make sense to me in an NXT standpoint, only because like I've seen it so much this is the third time they faced each other, and obviously this was the worst of the 3 matches they've had, but not even their first NXT matches were that great. So it's like, whatever. Like they can kick rocks with that match. Other than that, I didn't really care about anything else tonight. It's just 2 out of 5. It was some entertainment there. It really tried. It was the worst of the last 2 Raws we watched. So not the worst Raw this year. Obviously. Raw 25.
Yeah, Raw 25 was 2 weeks ago, but we're getting confused.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
my bad. I thought Raw 25 was 3 weeks ago.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, and by the way, somebody got to tell him exactly what's up, because Raw 25 was not the highest rated fucking show ever.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. But really quick, and just to put some credit to what Hovig says, dude, I think you're onto something with this whole Mandy Rose and Goldust thing, bro. You want to know why?
Why?
Because this right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what the fuck is that, dude?
I'm telling you.
This is crazy. And granted, I paused it there. I just wanted to be a dick. He wasn't doing it.
I know, but still.
Yeah, damn.
He's probably saying to himself, he's like, "Damn, you a better looking Terry Runnels."
Yeah, not as fake either.
You know what isn't a better looking Terry Reynolds?
Oh. God damn it.
The SmackDown Ringside Hangout tomorrow. Yes. Join us tomorrow on that great old SmackDown Ringside Hangouts. Hopefully SmackDown's good tomorrow. I have my fingers crossed. Wednesday is the midweek chat attack. Join us there at 7:30 CST. We actually did a Super Bowl show yesterday, actually, about the trailer. So go back and watch that if you haven't. It was pretty great and everything. They did a good job talking about the trailers that showed up on Sunday. And then Friday is the Untitled Gaming Show. Join us there at the Midnight Chat Attack Facebook page. Join us at the Facebook page. We got a lot of awesome stuff going there all the time. So like it and please just subscribe to our stuff. And of course, the main event of the channel, the Midnight Chat Attack. Join us there at 7:30 CST. And then we got the after hours with Mr. Ganja Guru and Alan Birdman running it. And then you turn that clock back around and you get this show right here.
No,
The
you do
Raw
not get
Ringside
this show
Hangout.
next week because I will be out of town.
I forgot. Oh, you shot the bullet through my heart. My heart. I got shot.
Shot to the heart and Trey's to blame. I'm going to a different state. Different state.
I got. Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And yes, I will not be here next week.
Okay, I'm stuck.
Give me your hand, bro. Give me your hand. Come on, Hovik. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Ow.
You are a heavy motherfucker for losing so much goddamn weight.
Yeah.
By the way, people, if you go to check out Hovik's Facebook page, he was just showing off. Oh, look at me, man. I lost so much weight. I'm so sexy now. Oh, man, you want to fuck me. I want to fuck me. Fuck me. But, but yeah, no, congratulations, though, dude. Seriously, you're whooping ass.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah, man, seriously.
Thank you, sirs.
Yeah, man, and I'm fat as fuck. But...
Same here.
But it's all good. Me and Trey, we'll get to the thing. Maybe I'll take him out, instead of the fuck. Man, that sounds weird. I'm gonna take him out. No, after we're gonna pick him up from school, we're gonna go to the gym, and that's gonna be our after-school program. Me and Trey. Okay, we're gonna be doing all that stuff, and I'm gonna try to stall as much as I can while I get this VLC fixed. There you go, it's working. Okay, so people, with that said, what Trey said, etc. Oh, by the way, what I said, won't be here next Monday, won't be here next Tuesday either, and I won't be here.
Where are you going?
I'm going somewhere else. But
I'm going somewhere else.
yeah, another state.
You know what this means, right?
What?
I ain't forced to watch wrestling next week.
I know. And here's the thing. I'm coming back literally like 11 o'clock at night on the 20th. So actually, while I have you guys here, I'm gonna this is basically a behind the scenes thing they're about to do, but I need to. If I can find a fucking calendar, I mean, that would be nice.
I'm pulling mine up right now, as a matter of fact.
You know what, dude? That's why I don't like Windows. Because on Windows 8 or 98, you could fucking find the calendar pretty easy. You know what I mean?
So, the 20th, so in 2 weeks.
Okay, what day is the 20th?
It's a Tuesday.
Okay, well, people, no wrestling for the next 2 weeks. But
oh, shit!
Yeah. So, we will not be doing the ringside hangout for 2 weeks, but... We will actually go and do probably Elimination Chamber. I think that'll be a good time to return because that's on the 25th. So
wait, what? Your voice cut out. What'd you say? Oh,
Elimination Chamber.
That's gonna be our big return.
That'll be our big return. I wasn't gonna do it. I was saying they weren't gonna do it on pay-per-views, but you know what? We'll be gone for so long. It'll be time to come back.
And what a way to possibly come back to small bullshit.
Probably. So just while we have you here, because it feels like it's going to be a long time before we see these folks again, I just want to say thank you so much to people like BBM, The Shark, even when he says weird shit, Red Robot King, Looney Tunes, Ruthless, all of you guys for watching us and supporting us. I mean, the Ringside Hangout has, I remember when we were doing the Wrestling Wednesdays, guys, like, that shit was trash. But we've built up, I mean, still, our TNA Battle for Glory show is the most viewed Midnight Chat Tag video on the channel.
Is it still?
It's still. It will never be beaten. It can never, ever. Even some of our SmackDown shows made it up there. And it's because of you guys, honestly. It's because of you guys' support and everything like that. And it's like, I know you guys support the entire channel, and I appreciate that as well. But more so, for me personally, it's like I never felt like the Ringside Hangout was ever going to be a thing, because some people don't like wrestling. And you guys keep coming back to it, and we fucking love you for that shit. So thank you so much, and hopefully when we come back, we'll have a new look, a new theme song, maybe some new layouts, and maybe some stuff that's not just reaction videos.
Our audience is phenomenal.
That was bad. Ruthless is going to jerk off to that fucking screenshot. And unfortunately, your face will be on there. But, okay. But yeah, people, once again, thank you so much, as Trey said, for joining us. We love you guys very, very much. I never say that. The reason why I'm saying down here is because I know it's less of an audience than Midnight Chat Attack, so you guys, only the Ringside Hangout can see me be nice like this. But I will be back tomorrow to shit on wrestling, and on Wednesday I will shit on you people you know, I'll be mean again to the audience. But yeah, once again, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Now it's time to get the fuck out here on that 1 and on that 2. And Trey Cooper, Pooper Scooper 3.
Attack the mother beeping chat.
He's not alone.
Screw WrestleMania, screw SummerSlam, and screw Raw 25.
But I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
How you know what the Juggernaut is?
God,
Bullshit, Bennett. I love it.
Hey, guys.
What?
Do you know the way?
You motherfucker.